Sorry, y'all. Hey, hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? My name is Dirt Griggity, and I am here for another episode of One Man, Dark Man Podcast. And listen, y'all, we got a few things to talk about today. Yes, a couple of things to talk about. Man. Listen, there's a few things going on. A few things to talk about. I think, you know what, y'all? I think something's happening, and I don't know if we're paying attention to it. Something's happening out there where people are looking at Xbox a little different. Now, give me a second to explain. I'm not talking about in a negative way. I'm talking about in a positive way. We're going to talk about this because somebody told me about something that Greg Miller was saying. I said, wow. I'm seeing stuff on Twitter, people talking about Xbox Gamepass and some of the things that Xbox is doing. And I'm starting to realize that I think people are starting to people are starting to understand what's happening. Now, a lot of us traditional gamers, a lot of us console war gamers, we don't like that shit. We didn't like certain things, but I think a lot of people are starting to understand what's happening. We're going to have a fun show. I'm going to get to all of that. Yeah, Tio, I just saw it. I saw it on Blue Sky, man. F the FTC. I'm about tired of that shit. That shit over with. It should have been over with. Show comments on stage. Man, that shit too small, bro. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the show. Where are the Knicks fans? Hey, come on, mass hole. Stop, man. Leave him alone. It's only one game. It's still a long series. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Warhammer 40K Remaster was announced. And it wasn't announced for PS5. And shit, man. People losing their mind. We're going to talk about that first, actually, because I saw some receipts. I was scrolling through the Sega announcement, and some of these guys, you know what? Let me say this right quick. It was different. Remember when there were some games announced for PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, like the Capcom fighting games? When those games was not announced for Xbox, people was upset like, oh, come on, man. Why they ain't announcing for Xbox? Why they ain't announcing for Xbox? But Warhammer 40K Remaster, whatever the name of it is, not being announced for PlayStation, it's a whole different response. It's not disappointment like some Xbox people were. It's entitlement. Like, how dare you not put this on PlayStation? You know what? We're going to talk about that, bro. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not on PS5? How dare you not put it on PS5? You must don't want to make money. Shut your punk asses up. Sorry, y'all. Let me get these super chats so we can go ahead and get this show started. The homie Adidas with the 5. Hey, ponies. We know casuals not making Xbox games charts in your store. Games y'all shit on for years, you hypocrites. Double dirt laughing. Talk that shit, bro. Brian B with the 2. It's quiet on PlayStation side. Silence is golden. Oh, yeah. We're going to have some fun. Justin Boudreau, the 5. Can we get a dirt laugh at the ponies for not getting Space Marine remastered? I need it after that soul-crushing Knicks loss. Oh, man, you a Knicks fan? Sorry about that, bro. That was this as a guy that don't care about either team. It was fun to like for me to watch. But if you're a Knicks fan, I can't imagine. I know you probably didn't sleep well last night. Oh, yeah. Isaac Hayes with the 5. Microsoft busting that like the Pacers versus Knicks game 1. Busting that It's crazy, bro. I was watching that game like, oh, the end of it. It's like, damn. P Lump with the 2. I'm legally blind. I can barely see. Yeah, I know that shit is I don't know why they made that shit so small. They gotta like, you know, make the words bigger, bro. You can't even see that shit. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. We had 6 minutes. All right. So, like you guys are already talking about in the chat, we're talking about some of that Warhammer 40K remaster. And I think it's cool, man. I really do. Because I never played the original one. I got the one that came out last year, loved it. And I think it did really pretty well. Yeah. Yo, Pickles War, I see how they're curious about Hellblade 2. Now, I watched Alex's video earlier, and he had some receipts of these guys bashing Hellblade 2, but now they're curious. And pieces of shit like Dreamcast guy, shut up, man. Xbox dead every time, right? So 40 like Warhammer 40,000 40K is coming this June 10th for PC. It's going straight to Xbox Game Pass. Damn, how can you deny Xbox Game Pass, y'all? How can you deny Xbox Game Pass? You can't. At this point, you can't. Because you'll just look foolish. You'll just look foolish saying Xbox Game Pass is trash or it's not a good investment. You just look foolish. And Xbox Series X and S, but obviously something is missing. Now, this is Sega. Sega, they do multi-platform games. So PC, Game Pass, and Xbox Series X and S. So obviously the PS5 version is not here. That's a question. Why is the PS5 version not here? Now, I don't know for a fact, but I'm assuming something to do with how the PS3 was dog shit and it's hard to take a PS3 game and remaster it. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. That's just me guessing. That's the only thing I can think. I can't think of, why would Xbox do a exclusive deal? They don't even do deals like that anymore. So that's what I'm assuming. But the funniest thing, actually, it's hilarious. The ponies. Now, check this out. Zubitech. PS5 with the question mark. I mean, he wasn't tripping. He's like, PS5? He just asking the question. Why is it not for PS5? Okay, Zubitech. That's fair. But this guy, Thunderdome, skipping PlayStation. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I think he actually making fun of it. I'm sorry. It was somebody was saying, oh, now look at this guy. Shamrock. No, thank you. I'm quite happy with my PS3 copy. Really? You're happy with your PS3 copy? This guy's a pony. God, dog. Why he got 2 Stellar Blades, 2 Witcher 3s? What the hell is wrong with people? Okay, man, you can be happy with your PS3 copy. This is the guy I'm talking about. Skipping PS5 is like saying no to free money. Listen, man. Listen. You guys need to shut your punk asses up. There must be a reason it's not on PS5. But crying like a bitch is not going to get them to put it on PS5 any faster. It's not on PS5. Why? You guys must don't like money. See, remember when those Capcom games wasn't on Xbox? They are now, but they wasn't on Xbox. There was some type of technical problem why they weren't on Xbox. But Xbox obviously fixed the problem. They helped fix the problem. I'm assuming it's something similar with PS3. I don't know. But stop acting all entitled, attacking Sega. When Xbox didn't have those Capcom games, people went after Xbox. People say, yo, Xbox, well, because the consoles ain't selling, they ain't putting games on the Xbox. That's some more Japanese games that's not on the Xbox. Oh, Xbox, you got to fix this. People went after Xbox. From what I've seen, Pony's going after Sega. You don't like free money. I'm sure they will fix the issue, and I'm sure it will be on PlayStation soon, or whatever. Who the hell knows? Skipping PS5 is a weird one. Maybe some sort of Xbox deal? Maybe. Oh, look at Chris Steele, bitch ass. What? No PS5 edition? Shut your punk ass up. Shut up. Look what he said, y'all. Look what he said. Look. Well, he said it wasn't no PS5 edition, so this guy said Chaos Reborn said, well, look, a reason to buy an Xbox. Chris Steele said, I'm sure it's just a typo. Ventilator said, nope, it's not confirmed for PS5. Oh, well, I'll play it on my Steam Deck. Really? That's what you'll do, play it on your Steam Deck? If this was a Xbox version being canceled, you will be laughing, roasting the shit out of Xbox. You will be destroying Xbox right now. But because they don't have a PS5 version right now, I'll just play it on my Steam Deck. Y'all know these guys. Oh my God, man. So, yeah. Look at this guy. I'll play it on my PC, but skipping PS5 is insane with the laughing emojis. Yeah, this is entitlement. This is like seriously, like how dare you skip the PS5? How dare you? Are you out of your mind? Skipping the PS5? You are out of your mind. That's what these guys' reactions are. Not, I wonder why they're skipping the PS5. They're not asking that question. The first thing they're saying is, skipping the PS5? Are you stupid? Are you insane? Ask the question why. Why are they skipping the PS5? Skipping the console I played the sequel on. Genius move. Now you're insulting their intelligence. You're insulting Sega's intelligence. How about you ask the question why? All right, let me stop scrolling. You know how they're scrolling on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They don't ask the question why. No, I don't think it's an exclusive deal. I think it must be. I'm assuming. Now, I could be wrong. This is just me guessing. I'm thinking it's something with the PS3. That's what I'm thinking. East Side 49er with the 5. You have Sony boys on X thinking that Sony is going to pull their games off Steam and Windows OS to keep them away from the next Xbox. LOL. I don't know what they're going to do, bro. I really don't know what Sony is going to do at this point. I really don't know. Brian B with the 5. Anytime something skips Xbox, the brand is dead. Keep that same energy. Brian B, you know, we've seen it recently. Earlier this year with those Capcom games. It'd be the most obscure games I've ever seen in my life that would go on PlayStation 5, PC, and Switch or something like that, and it's skipping Xbox. And people will attack Xbox. People would tag Phil Spencer, say, Phil, this is the shit we're talking about. How come this obscure ass game is not on Xbox? Like, what's the name of this game? What the hell? What is this game? So my point is, like I said earlier, when things are not on Xbox, they question Xbox. Fans go after Xbox. They go after Phil Spencer. They ask the question, Sarah Bond, Phil Spencer, how come this game is skipping Xbox? Is it because your consoles aren't selling like that? Is it because nobody rocks out with Xbox besides North America? But when something skips PlayStation, which is not often, instead of asking why or trying to find out why, asking Sega why. They might not answer, but hey, Sega, why is it skipping PlayStation? The first thing they say is, oh, you guys must don't like money. Skipping PS5 is insane. Ask him why, man. Dick faces. Thank you, Brian B. Time making man the 2. Maybe Sega knows Sony is dead after. Oh, man, that's funny shit. Iron Mike with the 20. Thank you, bro. Ponies would willingly sub for Cassie and the free cough if Diddy put a PlayStation logo on the door. Oh, my God. All right, Mike, you crazy for that one, bro. They called all these games dog shit for the last 10 years. Now they willing to eat shit if it comes on a PlayStation plate. Bro, that's the facts. That's the facts. He said they will replace Cassie. God, dog. That's funny. Justin Boudry on the 5. They had the same reaction when the devs from Mecha Break said it's a time exclusive for Xbox. Yes. Yes. 100%, bro. Anytime there's a third-party game or a studio that's not owned by Xbox has an exclusive deal with Xbox, are you out of your mind? You must don't like money. They attacked, like, what was the name of that game with the toys? Hypercharge. They attacked that guy. Then when he finally put the game on the PlayStation, they still attacked him. Said, "Nah, you took too long. We don't want it now, piece of shit." These are ponies. This is how they work. This is how they operate. This is why I hate them. Called Weed with the 5. It's funny to me. They say Xbox is dead, yet you have to look far and wide for games that skip Xbox, except those super niche games nobody cares about. All of the big third-party games on Xbox, bro. Like you said, there might be some small niche Japanese games or, some small indie games that might skip or something, but everything, come on, man. If Xbox is at 35 million consoles, between 30 and 35 million consoles, I say this all of the time, even though that number isn't as big as what PlayStation is or when Nintendo Switch is, that's still 30 to 35 million potential buyers of your game. If 1 to 2 million on Xbox consoles bought your game, I think that's a W. Flat out. Square Enix, it took them a minute to figure that shit out. Max City, with the 1, thank you, Max City. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, fam. Game Shark member for 33 months. You never know. They need cash. Maybe they asked for 40% and Sega told them F off. Nah, I don't think so. We'll find out soon. Razor Ultron the 2. Game skip Xbox attack. Xbox game skip PlayStation attack Xbox. Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes. That's pretty much how it goes. Game skip Xbox attack Xbox. Game skip PlayStation attack Xbox. Yeah. These skills H time member for 36 months. Sega knows ponies don't buy games unless they are from Xbox. Just saying. Talk that shit, bro. Grand opening, grand closing. So, that's what's going on with that game, which is cool, man. I never played it, and it's going into Gamepass. And let me show you guys something. Let me do a different timestamp. Hold on. Let me pull this up because, like Gamepass is doing something right now that's really special, bro. I mean, you can't deny Gamepass right now. Let me see where it is. All right. Let me share my screen. Let me do this timestamp. All right, y'all. Let me share my screen right quick because right now Game Pass is doing something that's crazy. Jazz Corden first wrote, "Is it too early to write another Xbox Game Pass is crazy article right now or no?" Jazz is saying Xbox Game Pass right now is insane. The homie Clute, they just dropped Doom the Dark Ages. Then they added Metaphor. Now we're getting Warhammer 40K Remake. Gene Park. He said, Xbox Game Pass won me back as a subscriber. 2025 is a hot year. Still got to play South of Midnight. Now, the diversity in Xbox Game Pass is insane. Just this year alone, they dropped Avowed. Maybe you don't like action RPGs. Okay, maybe you like action adventure games. Okay. They have South of Midnight. Maybe you don't like black people. Maybe you don't like games with female protagonists. Okay. They have a third-party game, Expedition 33. What I think will be game of the year. Even though it's not their game, it was in the service day one. In the service day one. Bam. Okay. Maybe you don't like turn-based RPGs. Right. Maybe you don't like that. Damn, okay. Maybe you like first-person shooters. Well, damn, Doom the Dark Age is here. Wow. Ain't that a bitch? So the diversity is incredible with Xbox Game Pass. And I'm sure I'm missing some stuff off the top of my head. Right? Right. Oh, Tony Hawk comes out what? Next month? Maybe you love nostalgia. You're going back to the PS1, PS2, original Xbox days with Tony Hawk franchise. You know? Later this year. Hell. If you like third-person shooters, Gears of War Reloaded will be on the service. If you like action, sword shit, killing people, hey, you have Ninja Gaiden 4 coming later this year. Maybe if you do like action RPGs, Western RPGs, they have the Outer Worlds 2 dropping later this year. Oh, I forgot. How did I forget? Oblivion. Well, if you was a huge fan of Oblivion back in the day, that was in the service day one. Gene Park said he canceled his subscription in the past, but they won him back. Now, Xbox Game Pass is doing some shit right now, bro. I was talking to the homie Ozzy in the DM. Ozzy was like, bro, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to get through all these games. Facts, bro. I finished Avowed. I finished South of Midnight. I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm on Doom. I'm working on Doom right now. I'm on level chapter 14 or something. I didn't finish Expedition 33. I got to go back to it. I got stuck on the boss. The boss was whooping my ass. And games continue to come out. I haven't even started Oblivion. I never played the franchise. The Elder Scrolls franchise. I never played it. And I'm looking forward to Oblivion. How can you call yourself a gamer and bash a service like Xbox Game Pass? How can you call yourself an intelligent human being and say stupid shit like, I buy my game. I don't want a written on game. I don't want no shit, no service. You know, own them. You know, own them. I mean, I don't give a shit. If you're playing the games, they're in the service. I get to play the games. Didn't they say 80%? Well, that was on PS5. 80% was digital. On Xbox, it's probably 90% of games sold are digital now. It's a different day. I know some of these traditionalists love their physical copies. Listen, you do you. All I care about is having the game, playing the game, completing the game. And Xbox Game Pass is insane right now, bro. Like this game, like Warhammer 40K, it just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it's coming and it's coming in Game Pass day one. What? Bro. Like I said, even Gene Park was like, holy shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Bone Slave said, he's stuck on Oblivion. He can't play nothing else. But the thing about it, the first party games, Bone Slave, they ain't going nowhere. They stand in the service. They're not like PlayStation. They pull games out. If they do, it was like Forza, one of the forces for licensing issues. Yeah, man. Max City with the 2 Xbox ready to buy someone. I see it coming. No Diddy. I think you're right, man. I think they are going to do that because what they're doing is pretty simple at this point, y'all. We've been talking about this third-party stuff for a year and a half now. And when I say I am 100% over it, I am 100% over it. When they announced Hellblade 2 the other day, you know what I said? Oh, cool. When they announced Starfield, cool. I am 100% over it. For one reason, because the only thing that really affects, like that news only affects the console war. I do console war content, but at the same time, what they're doing, bro, is successful. The shit is working for them. And me as a gamer, if it helps me get more games, fine. Ponies can talk shit and celebrate every time an Xbox game go over there. And I'm going to talk shit and celebrate every time they cancel another fucking game. Yeah, we got Starfield. Oh, shit. Marathons came out and flopped. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Mo De La Garza with the 5. I think we need to give Sarah Bond credit for the greatness of Gamepass lately. She's the head of hardware shit, ain't she? I don't think she's the head of Gamepass. I think she used to be, didn't she? At one point, I don't know. But I think now she's the head of hardware. Max City with the 2. Finished Doom Sunday. Fun as hell. Had a ball. Yeah, I'm having a ball with Doom: The Dark Ages, bro. Fire. It's like fun. Now I would be. It's not as difficult as Eternal, but of course I can turn up the difficulty. But I'm gonna go ahead and beat it, and then I probably will cut it up later. But it's dope. Oh, she does handle Game Pass. Okay, I'm sorry about that. And hardware. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Game Pass been fired. The Angry Therapist with the 10. Game Pass makes Microsoft billions per quarter. People who play games in Game Pass is more likely to buy microtransactions and buy the game at a discount. That $80 game is now $30. Ponies are jealous. Talk that shit, bro. Adidas with the 5. My brother bike accident April 13th. He's coming home tomorrow. Will live with me for 2 months. His special request: have Indiana Jones ready. Fire, bro. Glad he's coming home, man. Glad he's coming home. Yep. So, yeah, Game Pass is doing this thing right now, bro, and it's incredible. It's incredible. Now, let me do another timestamp. Now, I didn't watch what I'm about to talk about. Let me do this in 30 minutes. I didn't watch what I'm about to talk about. Somebody hit me up at the DM and said, Dirt, did you see Kind of Funny today? I said, no, I didn't watch Kind of Funny at all. But they said, yo, Greg Miller said some very interesting shit. Greg Miller said, PlayStation is so far behind Xbox, and by the time they try to catch up, it's going to be too late. Now, this is his words. He said, Xbox is far ahead in tech and preparing for the future. And he said how Greg Miller said how he loved Xbox Play Anywhere. And it's some very interesting stuff. So I turned to Greg Miller's show for a quick second. Death Stranding is straight up cheeks. It is. I don't like that game, bro. I turned to Greg Miller's show for a split second, and he said something. I only listened to, like, as soon as I turned to it, I kind of moved it to, like, 13, 14 minutes. And he said something that I want to get you guys' reaction real quick. So just give me a quick second, because it's not exactly where it was, but it's pretty close.
they just bought everybody, and yeah, that's how that works. But like, I do think that they are easily going to be like the biggest publisher.
So then I want to bring this question in because I think it's tied to this, right? But I wrote down, what are the rankings of the first parties in 2035? Because my bold thing to say right here, a decade out, being Mr. PlayStation and loving my PlayStation so much, I think they're in third place. And I know that we're talking in a very...
Now, he's talking about first party content. He said by 2035. Because the name of this show was Where Would Gaming Be in 10... What would gaming be like in 10 years? PlayStation doesn't have the content like that anymore, bro. They just don't.
It's a very hard conversation because now you're saying, well, what metric of success are we talking about? Right? Where I think so many of us right now in 2025 would be like, man, PlayStation won this generation. When it's like, well, no, Nintendo, they went a different direction. Like number of unit sales and sold and mindshare kick the shit out of PlayStation, right? But it's like not what we think of. We think of the AAA box. This is what we're going for. Where Nintendo isn't playing that game. Xbox lost so badly last generation that they stopped playing that game and made a big deal this generation of we're not playing that game anymore. I think in 10 years, based on what we're seeing right now in the Xbox PlayStation race, I think Xbox has set themselves up so well to be the most successful between Xbox and PlayStation, because I think they're gonna be ahead on cloud, they're gonna be ahead on the app, they're gonna be ahead on playing on whatever device you want. The campaign that's running right now, this is an Xbox, right? This is an Xbox.
Yeah, listen. I know a lot of people don't like Greg Miller. He's one of the PlayStation guys I never really disliked. Like he's like with me, he's at the same category. I feel like certain PlayStation people in the community, I don't dislike them. He's 100% right with what he's saying. I've said this several times. When you think about the future, Xbox is ahead of everybody. And he's right. Let's listen to more of this.
I think PlayStation is going to realize, if they haven't already, that was a great move on where the tech is going. And by the time they start trying to spin that up, it'll be hard, I think personally, to get the same hopeful mind share out of an audience, out of the world, that's what they're doing.
I mean, there's so many variables, obviously, with trying to...
Now, this guy seemed like he about the damage control. Because Greg Miller just spoke facts what he just said. How could you say they're not prepared for the future? More prepared for the future than PlayStation. Like I said, the name of this show is Gaming 10 years from now. Gaming 10 years from now. Where's PlayStation going to be?
To predict this stuff, but I think we look at Sony and go, oh, they won, right? And we're discounting that Nintendo's still dominating, but they beat Xbox because they have the IP, right? They have the IP that's on HBO. They have the IP that when we're talking,
nigga, what? He better finish this saying, but now Xbox has the IP. Let me
in these first party third person action games that we think about are the big sort of, those are the ones that you look at and go, man, Xbox needs 4 of those, and they have none right now. But I don't know if it all depends on, does Sony stick with the just first party strategy, or do they eventually start to kind of take notes and see, oh shit,
this nigga said they still got the IP because they got a show on HBO. What? He's talking about The Last of Us? Okay. They got... What the fuck is that? Who has bigger franchises? You act like Xbox doesn't have franchises on TV? I'm pretty sure that Fallout show was a massive success. I'm pretty sure Minecraft was one of the biggest damn video game, I think the biggest video game movie ever. You trying to act like Xbox don't have massive IPs? Who am this nigga? Who am he?
Xbox is selling a lot more copies for their first party games, because they're going everywhere now. Do we sort of follow suit? And I know that everybody's like really certain that they're never going to do that. For me, I just think that executives up top go, well, doing that equals more money. So yes, let's do that.
I mean, 10 years ago, we were certain probably that they want to put it on PC, right? We didn't talk about that specifically.
Yeah.
We were way more talking about, oh, well, if this NX thing doesn't hit Nintendo hat, we'll be putting everything out multi-platform. They'll just be a third-party publisher. They'll just be Sega. I think, again, as we've seen these walls fall down, like, it's inevitable that PlayStation releases will be day one on PC as well. I know we can point to Helldivers, but I mean bigger things.
Pony's gonna be mad at you, Greg Miller. You can't say that you feel that PlayStation games will be on PC day one eventually. They will want to fight you.
Because I think eventually you're going to see these numbers, in my mind, of what's going with PC gaming shift in a way that, all right, so many people have gone to PC. There are so many people that haven't and still own a PlayStation. There are the people who want it cross-buy.
A lot of technological change.
Where they are. And clearly the consumer, I think, is speaking right now loudly of, I want my games everywhere. I want to be able to play. I want to have some fun.
Yeah,
Come on.
Being there in whatever year it was. I can't remember if you're actually there or not. But of like, are we putting IGN videos on YouTube? And the answer it was no. We have IGN.com.
Greg Miller just said something very interesting, y'all. And then I'm cutting.
Think of IGN when we were there, right before you were there, when you were there. But like old IGN, where we had a conversation. I remember being there in whatever year it was. I can't remember if you're actually there or not. But of like, are we putting IGN videos on YouTube? And the answer it was no. We have IGN.com. People will come to us and they will watch videos on IGN.com. And that was wrong, right? We learned the hard way at the time of like, no, you need to go meet the gamer, the consumer where they are. And clearly the consumer, I think, is speaking right now loudly of, I want my games everywhere. I want to be able to play. I want to have some fun.
Yeah.
Shit. Listen, I don't know if you guys heard what Greg Miller just said, but I thought he had a great analogy. Well, it's not really an analogy because it happened. What he said back in the day when IGN, where YouTube was becoming the thing, he said they was like, should we put our videos on YouTube? And they was like, no, we have IGN.com. We want them to come to us. Then he said they soon realized, nah, we need to put our shit on YouTube. We need to take the shit to them. Ladies and gentlemen, who is doing that right now? And the shit is working. We seen people like Gene Park like, yo, Game Pass is on fire. These games are fire. Everything is fire that they're doing right. I don't listen when the assholes speak. They realized they made a mistake by keeping IGN on their website and not on YouTube. This is a different time, bro. Like I said earlier, I've gotten over this multiplex shit. I got over it, bro. I moved past it. I'm still having fun with this console war as far as, the stupid shit ponies say. But when you think about what they're doing, damn. Look what PlayStation is doing right now. They're praying and hoping that Marathon is not a fucking disaster. Pony alert. What pony's in here? Trying to play Pitfall. Oh my God. But you know what I'm saying? So honestly, Greg Miller wasn't really off. He wasn't wrong. I don't see a pony. Like who the pony in here? Roberto Marx? He ain't said nothing too crazy. Did he? Who the hell deleted Demo Flow Gaming message? Yo, what's up, Shane G? So look, bro, what he said, excuse me, I'm gonna listen to the rest of that video later. But excuse me, y'all. Oh, Roberto, come on now, Roberto. Stop it, bro. Stop it, Roberto. Hey, Roberto. Do me a favor, Roberto. Please do me a favor. Get your punk ass out of here. And you know PlayStation signed a deal for that damn game. Stop it. Stop it, bro. PlayStation, why are they threatened by Xbox? Oh, I absolutely hit Infernal Dragon. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh shit. I accidentally my bad, bro. I was trying to hide Roberto. Sorry, bro. My bad. No, that was my fault. I was trying to have Roberto. You back, bro. You back. So yeah. So I mean, listen, Greg Miller, I thought made some good points. So we'll see what happens, man. I do know Xbox is more prepared for the future than everybody else. PlayStation trying to figure it out. And don't forget, they trying to figure it out right now. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out their strategy. They're trying to figure out what happens. You know, they're trying to figure this shit out, man. It's not easy. Then when you see how the FTC case is finally over. Call of Duty owned by Xbox. What was it last week? They got rid of Warzone, right? Mobile. I'm sorry. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And people went crazy. Dirt Griggity the pony. Get the fuck out of here. So then you see this today. You see this. Call of Duty Mobile makes more money in a month than Warzone Mobile did in a year. Now, when they canceled Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, people said it was stupid, it was lame. Battle Royale seems to be kind of winding down a little bit with the exception of Fortnite. I think PUBG is still a thing, but Apex kind of fell off. People say, oh, man. I remember one guy, so hold on, you know what? I think I got that receipt. One guy said they canceled all of it. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. And the other one was from Do You Give a Shit? Let me show y'all what happens. Ponies, stupid, right? Darkborn, this dude, he blocked me, but of course now you can see it. The article I just showed you guys showing how Call of Duty Mobile makes more in a month than Call of Duty Warzone did in a year. This was his response. Aren't they shutting this down? No, bitch. They shut down Warzone Mobile. Reading is fundamental. That's the first thing. Ain't they shutting this down? Ain't they shutting this down? Look at you. You want anything Xbox related to fail so bad. So bad. Just like I say, Tripster. Looking at Microsoft canceling Warzone sure looks like Bungie was a better buy for much cheaper. Listen, y'all. I keep receipts so you guys know that like a real person really said this shit. This guy said Bungie was the better buy than ABK. And the reason he said that because they canceled Warzone Mobile. This is why I keep receipts. Because I need you guys to see a person really said this shit. I'm not making this up, man. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, because that got canceled, Bungie was a better buy than ABK. Brandy, yes, he's serious. This is serious, man. So I'm glad. I'm happy that the ABK deal is finally over with. I mean, it was already over with. We all know the shit was over with, but officially 100% over with. No more appeals, no more of that BS. All that stuff is done. All that stuff is done. But here we go, man. Call of Duty Mobile makes more money in a month than Warzone in a year. Xbox has money coming from everywhere. And them going multi-plat, they have money coming from everywhere, even more. It's crazy, man. Let me get these supers, guys. Brarius with the 5. Listen, Dirt, I accepted the game's going over. What I laugh at is the hypocrisy of people not loving Xbox games when they hated it before. 100%, bro. 100%. Do you know, like, the thing about me, you guys call me pony bot and all that shit. All I can be is honest. I've told you guys the games I liked on PlayStation. I told you guys I never really liked Nintendo. I always respected them for what they did for gaming, but I've never said I hated a game. Then when the game come to Xbox or something changes with the game, I said I liked it. No. I hated Death Stranding in 2019. I hate it now. I hated Horizon Zero Dawn in 2017, and I hated Horizon Forbidden West. I don't like the shit. But I enjoyed Last of Us games. I enjoyed God of War. When you're honest, you can't be called out on bullshit. That's why all these ponies out here getting called out. Like when I watched Alex's video this morning, he had receipts on some of these PlayStation fanboys destroying Hellblade 2. Now that it has been announced for PlayStation, I'm interested. I can't wait. Is it going to be 60 FPS? You bashed the game. You killed it. But now, because it's on PlayStation, I'm interested. Get the hell out of here with that shit. God of War epic. But, I'm just, bro, if you're honest, you can't be called out on bullshit. There's nothing else to say, man. These guys are grifters. They're fake. They're fake. I had no respect for these dudes, man. I remember the years Crap Gamer and Moose bashing PlayStation games. Y'all know how I used to listen to their channel? Bashing Spider-Man, bashing The Last of Us, bashing God of War. But now those are the best games ever? Stop it, man. Call We with the 5. It doesn't even affect the console war. Sony is trying to maintain a nuclear deterrent with no nukes. They're just posturing. Posturing. Man, fuck PlayStation. Thank you, Call We. John TZ82, they buy all of WB and Sega. Oh shit, John TZ back. John TZ wants them to buy everybody. Max City with the 2. They get this in Xbox Now, don't they? They get this. They get this is an Xbox Now, don't they? Yeah, they get that shit. Yeah, they get it. Facts, bro. Pioneer with the 2. Well. The tables have turned, darkness. The tables have turned, man. The tables have turned. Listen, I'm not going to say any names, and I hope they're listening. But I'm in a DM with a lot of people in this community, and a couple guys that's constantly bash Xbox in there, and their argument is, Phil gave up, PlayStation killing them, and that's their argument. And the same argument for they be saying the same shit for like a year. Xbox is giving us all of these bangers, and that's all we can still talk about. It's not 2006 anymore.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Now, I see what Clue said, J-Rock pony body. Now, what he's doing is pony body. When they announced Hellblade for PS5. What did he do? He go out there and start roasting Xbox. That's a pony bot. That's pony bot behavior. Going back and forth. Me playing the damn PlayStation game is not pony bot. Me liking the PlayStation game is not pony bot. I'm consistent. And he knew this shit was happening, man. Stop it, bro. These guys know the shit. Like, I unsubscribed. I mean, I stopped following a bunch of dudes on here, man. You can't be one way, then all of a sudden switch to the exact opposite. Like, that's some bipolar shit, man. I just don't get it. I'm a consistent pony bot. There you go. AOD Fire Guy with the 5 Xbox will be leading in game sales in 10 years, and the PlayStation doesn't see it as a positive for more money in their company than they lose. Facts, bro. Facts. Xbox has the content. That's why, like what Matt City said earlier, they're not done. They're going to buy some more studios. I don't know if they'll buy another publisher, but they're going to buy some more studios, bro. Because they're putting their games everywhere. Now, look. I've told you guys for the longest, they're also going to put games on the Nintendo Switch too. They couldn't really do much with their weak-ass Nintendo Switch 1, but they are going to put more of their games on Nintendo. They're putting their games everywhere. So don't be surprised when they announce some shit for the Nintendo Switch too. Yeah, Starfield is going to PlayStation. We know this. So when these guys that know this, when it's official, they go out there with the same bullshit. That's pony bots. They ain't there with the two. The Last of Us will be the first Sony game. Oh shit. The Therapist saying The Last of Us going to PlayStation. I'm not saying that. The homie Angry Therapist said that, but I hear you, bro. Isaac Hayes with the two. These ponies sick like Joey, throwing up on live. Yo, I forgot about that. I put that shit as a timestamp, by the way. I put that shit as a timestamp. Demo Flow, what's up, bro? With the fire. I was trying to say ponies are hitting the last stage, acceptance. They now understand what Xbox is doing and they are scared. Yeah, man. They're playing games. They're buying those games. Yeah. Xbox getting that 70%, baby. Isaac Hayes, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, player. Stefan Marcel with the 2. Remember 2020, 2021? We was thirsty. Look at us now, bro. Don't forget 2022. We was thirsty then. I was going through some old videos of mine last night. 2022, bro. We ain't had no games. I watched the video where they had announced that Redfall and Starfield was delayed. Oh my god, we ain't had no games. But that's that's the fun. Like I always use the analogy of a person that was overweight, right? When they see old pictures of themselves and they lost like a lot of weight, they say, "Oh my god, look how big I was. Oh my god, look at my face, look at my neck, look at me. I was fat as shit." But now that they lost weight, they can go back and look like, man, things are much better now. That's how it was with us. We can go back to 2022 and 2018 and 2017, like, damn, we ain't had no damn games. Holy shit, we ain't had no damn games. Bro, but look at us now. That's exactly how we feel now. Like you said, Stefan, like, look at us now. Shit, that's real shit, man. Prolific with the 2. Up your game, Dirt, or P-Lump gonna get a leg up on you. Shit. The homie P-Lump. The homie P-Lump. Yo, what up, P-Lump? Karma Guy with the 5. What's good, Big Josh? Shit. I didn't know you was making a guest appearance on One Man Document. Stop it. I do like his content, though. I love his content. It's so funny, bro, because I told you guys I used to do like short films, skits. I was doing this shit like in 2008, 2009, and I didn't put them on YouTube. I put a couple of them on YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys one of these days. Well, like that clip Sean got of this clip was from one of my skits.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
The skit was I was the uncle. That's my real life nephew. I was the uncle that's get out of prison.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Did that shit about 10, 13 years ago. It's funny, bro. Gamer by choice with the two. Xbox gave up console wars and started content wars. They did, gamer by choice. They did, bro. Common guy with the fire. Dirt, since you're selling us drugs, can get 1/2 booty of South of Midnight, 2 grams of out, and a whole ounce of Doom. Hook me up, big homie. Yeah, you know, J-Dub said I'm selling drugs to the Xbox community. I'm selling drugs to the Xbox community. You know, that's what he said. But, hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys for the super chats. What up, Mr. DJ Silence? Pelum, where that lie? What y'all talking about? Ray, what's up, player? So here, let's roast PlayStation a little bit more before we get to another topic. Hold on, yeah, man. 58. Let's do 58. Now listen, y'all. Ponies are celebrating today. Because Jeff Grubb said PlayStation event is in June. That's the entirety of what I can confirm. No specific dates. Not sure if it's a state of play or a big boy showcase, but I lean towards say state of play. That's it. Anything else that people add is their own speculation. Another state of play. Why you time my man now? The fake Dirt Griggity. Why you tying him out, Clue? Listen, yo. The state of play. They can't give you guys a showcase with shit, can they? A state of play. What if the state of play? Who was that? Astor said state of play for Death Stranding 2. What if they do that shit? Bro, they have nothing right now. They can't get these ponies to showcase for shit. Clue say it's going to be disappointing, and that's no speculation. Bro, they really can't get these guys a showcase for nothing. Is the lean toward an informed guess or a thing you heard? Informed guess, but still a guess. And it's going to be a state of play. Big Bag Climate said, I don't think Sony really makes the distinction between state of play and showcase anymore, Jeff. He's probably right. Yep. Brad think he has sources? Get the fuck out of here. Jay Barr is excited. Ooh, the eyeball emojis. This dude tagged Marlon Gaming. If it's a state of play, I'm hoping it's the big one. Oh boy. Cut down on gaming. He's a pony, but I think he's been more leaning towards PC lately. Because I actually saw him giving credit to Xbox Play Anywhere. But he says he doubted. What's going on, man? What's going on, y'all? Guess who does have a showcase in a few weeks? Yep. Damn right, Xbox. They got a showcase. They always have a showcase. Always. I was looking at one earlier. Do you guys remember? You know what? I don't know. Have some fun right quick. Let's have some fun right quick. Let me go to my history. I was watching some shit earlier. Xbox always had a damn showcase. Always. It's incredible how even when they ain't have many games, they always had a damn showcase. Let me show you. Hey, y'all remember this? Oh, one. Did y'all remember E3 2007, how it started off? Now, these were the glory days, bro. Yeah. Remember this? Hey, baby, what your name is? Yeah. Remember that? This is for Halo 3, man. Fire, bro. Fire. Oh, shit.
Xbox.
Peter
Thank
Moore.
you. It's another Xbox 360 exclusive, delivering an imaginative,
Hey, remember they just say that Xbox 360 exclusive?
interactive storytelling experience that puts you in the center of a universe in turmoil. Now, when we debuted this game,
I used to like when they just had a little montages of all the games. Stranglehold. Remember that shit? Listen, if Xbox, the next console, has that emulation shit and bro, we could be able to play all types of games, man. Oh my God. I wonder what did this show end with. Oh, they started with Halo and they ended with Halo. Okay.
I talked earlier about the perfect storm of huge franchises coming to Xbox 360. Right now, the team at Bungie is hard at work on the third chapter of the Halo trilogy.
The team who? Damn, how did Bungie fall off this bad, bro? They were with Microsoft doing Halo. Now they're holding on for dear life doing games like Marathon that nobody gives a shit about. Damn, what happened? How the mighty have fallen, y'all.
Trilogy that sold nearly 15 million units, and with gamers around the world logging almost 1 billion hours on Xbox Live. Beginning on September the 25th, Halo 3 will record the biggest launch in entertainment history.
Oh,
To celebrate this launch, we're announcing a new console for Halo Nation.
Yo, that's a nice console.
The Halo 3 Special Edition console launches worldwide in September, along with a lineup of Halo 3 themed accessories.
All right, y'all. I just talking shit, man. I'm a little fun. Oh, yeah, I was looking at that earlier, like, man, those are some fun days. But things have changed. Things are different now. But damn, Bungie was the shit. What happened, man? Damn, what happened? Oh well, not Xbox problem anymore. They ain't get theirs with the two, but Dirt Dynamite. I sell drugs to the community. Dirt Dynamite. Giggity 08 with the fire. Just imagine the hypocrisy from the ponies when Halo goes to the PS5. Yeah, when they announced that Halo remake, I'm assuming maybe, I don't know, they could announce it this year, probably next year. When they announced that shit, ponies gone all of a sudden. No, every time there's a new game announced, they're going to celebrate. But we all know what it is at this point. Buy that game. Buy it. Xbox get that 70%. Giggity with the fire. Just imagine the hypocrisy. Oh, you guys read that shit. What the fuck wrong with me? J Mac with the, remember for 29 months? PlayStation is truly the market leader. The flip of that coin is Xbox is the industry leader. They not like us. Hashtag great beers in the building. Talk that shit. That's a fact. They're the industry leader. And the content they have is second to none, bro. Karma God with the 10. Ponies out here looking for a showcase like their phone drop. Ponies out here waiting for a showcase like when their father said he gonna pick them up from school and he didn't show up. Damn. But they ain't had a showcase since 2023, and that was abysmal. Traybone with the 2. We're still thirsty. We need to chase our food down. What? The hell does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Thank you, there's with 2. Bungie about to hand Sony the second biggest flop. I think, bro, part of me think they're gonna have to delay that shit, bro. If the stuff we're hearing is true, they might have to delay that shit. I'm just saying. Gamer by choice with the 10. Exclusivity and first-party gaming was always a narrative used to define console gaming. Really, gaming is all about having games people want to play. Xbox and Gamepass has games people want to play. Yeah, I gotta be real though, gamer by choice. I guess exclusivity was what it was because that was what we knew. I would not say exclusivity didn't matter because it did. But I just think right now it is a different time. And Xbox is doing what they have to do. PlayStation putting their games on PC is doing what they have to do. Nintendo was still a little behind because they can be, technically. They can be behind. But like I said, this is just a different time, man. Everything is different. I always talk about music and streaming and, you know, how those numbers are different now. It's not about how many albums people sold. It's about how many streams they had because the metric is different. Now, there's some things that's still similar, like, you know, going to the movie theater. But at the same time, there's Netflix and they have movies dropping day one in their service. That's huge. Expensive movies. Just a different time, man. After we realize that shit, we'll be okay. P Lump said, Dirt, you're selling candy to the community. I know, man. I know. J Dub said, I'm selling candy. I'm selling drugs to the community, man. The Xbox community. I'm lying to y'all. I'm a lot of things, but a liar is not one of them. Blank 964 to 2. Damn, Bungie in high school, you was the man. Oh, yeah. Damn, Bungie. In high school, you was the man, Bungie. The fuck happened to you? Bungie used to be the man, bro. And I told you guys about that Halo 3 launch. I was working part-time at GameStop. Goodness. There was so many people there. In one small GameStop in Taylor, Michigan. Lawrence Blakemore with the 5. As a fellow bot, I don't like Xbox strategy, but I understand it. I'd rather share and get games than don't share and shut down 11 games. Hashtag we eating good. Well said, bro. Like we all said it, me, Joey, Jay Rimber, a lot of the homies in the chat, Sean. We don't like it, but I understand it. I understand it. And they're doing what they have to do. I get it, bro. I get it. That don't mean I like it, but I get it. So you're absolutely right, man. Zena said Bungie peaked in high school. Facts. Bungie peaked in high school. And now they're a shell of themselves. And I don't know if Bungie gonna make it out of this shit, y'all. If they if they delay Marathon, that's gonna hurt. I just don't know what's happening, y'all. They're gonna have a showcase. I'm sorry, they're gonna have a state of play. They're gonna show a Marathon. All right, man. So like we were saying, Xbox dominating PlayStation Store. And it's crazy the way this shit is happening right now, y'all. There were so many tweets, articles about this. Let me share my screen. Oh, get rid of that. Now, here's a pony. He would try to act like he's just information tweet guy, but no, he's a pony. Hunter says, Xbox PS5 release strategy is working. 4 of the top 5 PS5 games in April were from Microsoft. Oblivion, Forza Horizon 5, Indiana Jones, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Minecraft was also in the top 10. Damn, bro. When you see PlayStation's one game there is MLB The Show. Damn, bro. Damn. I mean, what can we say? Guess what? Next month, Doom is going to be in there. Probably. What if those 5 games stay and they add Doom? It'll be 6 games in the top 10. Ponies are stupid. They're laughing. Nah, we got your games. Do you understand Xbox is getting 70% of all of these game sales? I'm not saying this is something I'm celebrating, but damn, they dominating your store while y'all are struggling to put out games. PlayStation is struggling to put out games right now, man. They have nothing until Death Stranding, which is what, next month. Then they have later in the year Ghost of Yotei. They have nothing, bro. Last year they had a whole bunch of third-party exclusives. Not this year. The big and bad PlayStation, they're struggling for games. While guys like Tim Dog was so pissed off. Phil, when did you get a Ring camera? Well, since you have your Ring camera, I see you can tell I lost weight. I really been working hard. So with that being said, can you please just give me another opportunity? I didn't mean those things I said. Oh my God, bro. And you know, me and J-Dub, we're buddies. And J-Dub said Dirt Griggity is selling drugs to the Xbox community. Phil, can you please confirm this or deny this about Dirt Griggity? Do you know Dirt Griggity? Oh my God. Stupid shit. So anyway, y'all. So yeah. I love this. I think this is pretty impressive. 5 Xbox games are in the top 10. Wow. Now, Pony Hunter said that. Well, I guess there was some more people, but I lost it. Oh, let me put this in. Matt Piscatella, who's on Blue Sky now, he don't mess with Twitter anymore. Now, this guy right here says, for those now on Blue Sky, Xbox making bank on PlayStation right now. Non-mobile subscription revenue is up 18% year over year. One of the only metrics that still seems to have growth. Non-mobile subscription revenue. Don't that mean like Game Pass? I don't know. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. Xbox hardware also up 8%. What? What the hell you mean Xbox hardware up 8%? It's only supposed to go down. They told us Xbox hardware numbers are only supposed to go down. 8%, I mean, that's not that big of a increase, but shit, they told us Xbox console sales supposed to go down. Always. With 66% of units sold being digital only. The Xbox Series S, right? So Elder Scrolls was the best-selling game of the month, instantly becoming the 3rd best-selling game of the year. It was the best-selling title across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Hold on one way. How is it the best-selling on Xbox and PC? Don't they got Game Pass? What do you mean tell me people still buying games, Matt Piscatella? You mean people still buying games on Xbox and PC? No. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster sold more units in April 2025 than Elder Scrolls Oblivion in the first 15 months in the market. Goodness, in March 2006. You know, I was 30. No, actually, March 2000, I was 29. Damn. Matt also said Forza Horizon 5 was the second best-selling game of April 2025, following its debut on PS5. Wow. It was ranked as the 42nd best-selling title of March. So it went from 42nd to 2. Oh, man. All right. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle also launched on PS5 during April. The game jumped from 118th to 6th. Oh. Damn. Oh, shit. Thanks, ponies. 4 of the top 5 and 5 of the top 7 best-selling games of the month on PlayStation platforms were published by Microsoft. Oh, man. Listen, I don't know what else to say. And you know what's so funny? Those guys made fun of Indiana Jones. I heard Pony say it's an Uncharted ripoff, which is crazy. Like, damn, bro. While guys like Tim Dog still go out there crying every day, I'm playing games, bro. I'm playing games. I'm still finding content because ponies are stupid. My Dreamcast got a video I did the other day. It's doing well. Because they're stupid. All they do is say stupid stuff. Dreamcast guy, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I don't know, bro. Yeah, she's no really. I saw Pony say Indiana Jones ripped off Uncharted. I saw it with my own 4 eyes, bro. I saw it. Not saw. I saw it. Carolina Gamer said that was scary. Hey, man, that's Reggie had a glow up, man. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's the new one. It's AI Reggie, bro. Thanks to my homie Chayo Walker. Now, don't get it twisted. I still got the old Reggie now. Don't I get it? The old Reggie, you know, he go back and forth. We go to the old Reggie to the new Reggie. I want a showcase. Can they give us a showcase? 8-bit Reggie. 8-bit Reggie. Man, it's funny. Lawrence Blakemore with the 2. Shout out to the most dedicated bot, Joey Chunks. Yo, I love that name. Joey Chunks. That's his new nickname, bro. Joey Chunks. Damn, I love it. I love it. Joey Chunks. Time Maker Man the 2. I was 16 when Halo 3 was announced. Good times. You were 16? Yeah, I was 31, you young punk. The 360 days. Joey Chunks. I love that name, Joey. The 360 days, I was in my 30s, bro. When the 360 came out, I was 29. Yeah. And by the time the Xbox One came out, I was 37. Yeah. No, that shit ain't right, is it? When did the Xbox come out? 2005. Yeah, 2005. Yeah. I was 29. Yeah. 37, that's right. You young punk. Karma God with the 5. Xbox, Nino Brown. PlayStation is G Money. Xbox aiming at PlayStation, crying tears before they bust out. Am I my brother's keeper? Detroit education. Hey, leave Detroit education alone. How dare you, Karma God? Oh shit! Did I accidentally? Hold on. Oh, did I accidentally get rid of a super chat? Hold on. I hope not. Oh no, that was Karma God. Okay. Trey Bone with the 2. We were thirsty for games. Just need a chaser now, bro. It's crazy what's going on. Man, I love video games, so I've been playing games like crazy. I even bought the damn Deliver at All Costs. I was playing that earlier. That shit fun, but I'm gonna go back to Doom. So many games, bro. I love it. Tip Diamond, remember for 33 months. What up, Dirt? Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button, bro. Xbox has so many games. I'm telling you, they have to really strategize how they release games. I'm telling you, they have to strategize how they release games because they have so much content. It's crazy. We know what's coming out the rest of this year, right? Ninja Gaiden. Well, Ninja Gaiden is not obviously not first party, but it's in Game Pass. Gears Reloaded. The Outer Worlds 2. Next year, Fable, State of Decay 3. Contraband, most likely. Clockwork Revolution, most likely. I'm guessing those last 2. Like, we're hearing that Gears of War E-Day. Shit. That's 2025, 2026. Oh my God, bro. If you like to play games, how can you deny Xbox right now? Ponies, y'all gonna get the games? Do you like to play games? Or you like to talk shit? Thank you, Tip Diamond. Shout out to you, bro. Blank, aka Joel Embiid with the 5. We got blessed with a great game like Doom. Opponents are trying to block the blessing instead of enjoying the damn game. Exactly, bro. Let's enjoy the game. They wanted the game to flop so bad. They wanted to flop. Oh, hi, this is Dreamcast guy. Hold on. Hi, this is Dreamcast guy here, and Doom the Dark Ages has flopped. They flopped? Shut up. Call Weed with the 2. Deliver at All Costs is free on Epic Game Store. Cool. It costs $30. I'm enjoying this shit. This shit fun, bro. You know, I had a mission early where you had to drop off these watermelons, and you had like 50 watermelons, and you have to have at least 20 left by the time you reach your destination. But you know, the driving is crazy. Then you know the watermelon is falling out of the truck and shit. So you gotta. It was fun. It's fun, man. I like it so far. Stefan Marcel with the 2 point of view. I launched PC Game Pass. All I see is games. Wow, that's true, man. That's true. That's amazing. Because Xbox has games. Karma guy with the 5. Dirt, you look like Captain Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. Love you though, bro. Are you talking about the black bald head guy, you asshole? Is that who you talking about? Gregory Smith. Yeah, it was watermelons, man. Well, what you want me to talk like what? Yeah, I want some watermelon. Uh-huh. No, it was watermelons, you POS. Who am the watermelons? Mm-hmm. He ain't no racist game. Oh my God. What kind of racist game? Because they had watermelons? Y'all stop it. Stop it, bro. Racist game because it's watermelons in it. Oh my God, bro. There was that dude from Final Fantasy VII. What's his name? Barrett. Hey, Cloud, what you doing over there? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Shit, Cloud, let's go ahead and get out of here. Why does every black person talk like that in games, though? Like remember I used to do my Death Loop guy? I'm tired of black people talking like that in video games. Sucker. Hell no. Who am you? Come over here, girl. Get your ass on over there, baby. Mama, come over here, sexy mama. Stereotypical black portrayal. Always like, yeah, baby. Hey, Cloud, come on, sucker. Let's go and get out of here. Hey, Cloud, I got a pee-pee. Where's the nearest facilities? Right, Trey, but this ain't the 70s. Why every black guy gotta talk like that? Especially in like those other games. Oh, my stomach hurt. I got the boo-boos. Cloud, where's the nearest bathroom, boy? Hails to the yeah, sucker. Ooh, there's some fine-ass Japanese bitches over there. Oh, yeah, sucker. Like Deathloop. I did like Deathloop, but the guy talking was like, it was a little bit too much, man. Who am you? I know that bitch ain't trying to kill me. You can't shoot me, girl. I'm your daddy. Was that a spoiler? I'm sorry. Cold Train, yeah. Barry, come on over. They all the same voice. Come over here, baby. Hey, Marcus Phoenix, what you doing up in prison, baby? Come on now, sucker. Shit, bro. All right, y'all, I'm telling you, it's time for me to go. Oh, man. Well, hoo-hoo. Dirt, do I like taffy? What the hell kind of question is that? Do I like taffy? Not really. All right, y'all. I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. But was that the Black Mickey Mouse? Oh boy. Oh, you talking about Garrus from Mortal Kombat? Oh, I'm not answering no shit about no taffy, bro. You say Black Mickey Mouse? Oh boy. I'm not Luke Cage, Void Rat. Brian B said, bye-bye. Hey, peace out. I saw this skit on TikTok or Twitter or something. This guy was calling his homies. It was like at nighttime just to tell them good night. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like his boy's like, man, what the hell you calling telling me good night for, man? I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, the AI chat actually got this right. Viewers are having a friendly and positive discussion about the way black people are portrayed in video games. So we don't get no Terrence Howard today. I can't really talk like Terrence Howard, man. Hey, yo, Peanut, man, let me tell you something, man. I don't appreciate that shit you saying, man. Oh, no, man, I don't really like that shit, man. Yeah, it's all right, man. I don't like my Terrence Howard impression no much. Hey, yo, Void Rap, man. Hey, man, you out of line, man. Don't watch that shit, man. Hey, man, you out of line, man. Carmen God with the fight. Dirt, how did you feel when God said, let there be light? Dirt, you was one of the 8 ones since they forgot from the shadows. That's it. I'm leaving. I can't believe this. Ray with the fight. Remember, Ray is the Lord's favorite bot. Ain't that right, Forrest Whitaker? I'm leaving. The 5-foot assassin gonna call me Forrest Whitaker. I got potential, man. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. The Anthony Mackie impression. I don't know what the hell is Anthony Mackie. I don't know how to talk like him. Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Spencer. Is that, wait a minute. Is that Terry Crews, bro? From White Chicks? Magnum. Magnum. I know my movies, man. Rick Moore. There was the fire. You need to do a new skit, but with Baby O. What? I'm not doing a new skit with Baby O. What are y'all talking about? No.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
I'm leaving that skit as is. Blank. By Rick Mahorn. Bro, I'm just trying to leave, okay? Why would somebody call me a chubby Morpheus? Jesse P, why would you call me a chubby Morpheus? That ain't nice. That's not nice. Don't call me no chubby Morpheus, man. What kind of shit is this? DJ Birdo Doss with the 5. Dirt is the only person that Predator can't scan with his heat signature vision. He stared right at Dirt and missed him. You know what? I don't have to deal with this shit. I don't have to deal with this. Y'all are bullying me on my own show. You know what? I'm leaving because I don't have to deal with this. How do y'all like that shit, huh? How you like that? Do y'all like that? Because I don't have to deal with y'all. I don't have to deal with y'all treating me like this. You gonna say the Predator can't see me. I don't have to deal with this. Can't believe this shit, man. I can't believe y'all. Day Reezy with the 2. Have a good night, Grimace. Lay off the burgers. You calling me a purple? Look at Ray Ray. Bye, AC Green. He had a Jerry curl. I'm bald. Mandingo with the 5. Dirt, why did you change your birth given name? There's nothing wrong with Dark Invader.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Yo, Grizzly. You didn't cross the damn line. Did you just call me a black X Vault? A black X Vault Gaming. A black X Vault Gaming? You Dirt Vault, you gonna call me a black X Vault Gaming? That's okay. Okay. I'm mad at you now. Grizzly, you ain't my homie no more. Karma God with the 5. Dirt, did you adopt the dark or was you born in it? Molded by it? I'm done. I'm leaving. I can't believe this shit. I see you guys tomorrow on TTS. I'm not a black Professor X. I'm not Vinny Johnson.
Nigga!